The question is as follows: what if the meteorite that killed all the dinosaurs had fallen in our time? Well, buckle up, because things get interesting. First, let's get a sense of scale. That meteorite was roughly 10 kilometers across. Imagine trying to explain to someone in New York that a rock bigger than Manhattan is heading straight for them. Not exactly your average Tuesday. So, the moment we spot it, everyone in the world would panic, naturally. Governments would issue alerts, scientists would calculate trajectories, and conspiracy theorists would declare it a sign of the apocalypse. But let's assume we somehow manage to launch every missile, spacecraft, and laser cannon we have at this space boulder. The problem? It's literally made of rock that survived smashing into Earth at tens of kilometers per second. Our puny explosives would be like using firecrackers on a freight train. In other words, we're screwed. When it enters the atmosphere, it starts heating up, creating a blazing trail across the sky visible from every continent. People would tweet, live stream, and make TikToks while simultaneously screaming. Airplanes, toast. Satellites, toast. Anything metal not bolted down, toast. Then comes impact. It would hit somewhere on Earth with the energy of over 1 billion Hiroshima bombs. Cities within hundreds of kilometers are instantly flattened. Mountains explode, oceans boil, and the atmosphere fills with a cloud of dust and debris that would block the sun for months. Crops die, temperatures drop, and suddenly humanity is staring down a global winter. And yes, probably global famine too. But let's entertain some what-if scenarios. Say some genius thinks, what if we build a giant reflective shield in orbit to bounce sunlight back to Earth? That's cute. Realistically, it would take decades to construct, and our meteorite arrives in months. Someone would suggest nuking it from space. Sure, but the explosion just fragments it into thousands of smaller meteors, all still packed with enough energy to annihilate life. And the irony? Those fragments might make things worse. Meanwhile, animals that survived the initial blast, good luck. Mammals might fare better than dinosaurs did, but humans, not so much. The combination of shockwaves, firestorms, acid rains, and sudden freezing would make modern cities nearly uninhabitable. If anyone survived in bunkers or underground cities, they'd emerge into a world resembling a desolate wasteland. No electricity, no internet, no avocado toast. Just ash and eerie silence. Eventually, Earth would recover, just like after the original impact. New species would evolve, forests would regrow, and the planet would move on, but humans would be a minor footnote in the story of a planet that's spectacularly resilient. So, if that meteorite had fallen today, we wouldn't just be tweeting about it, we'd be tweeting from the end of civilization itself. And at the end of the day, maybe that's the ultimate reminder that Earth has seen way worse than us, and it will probably outlive every single thing we consider important.